Rishi, I think, has realised that he was very popular 2 years ago when he was giving people lots of free money, and he wasn't so popular when he started putting up taxes to pay for the debt. So he's gone back to giving people free money, and that's been the policy, really, of the government, various governments, for about 15 years. Every time you have a problem, whether it's a financial crisis or Brexit or COVID, you print and borrow vast sums of money, and as a direct result of that, particularly the enormous amount of money printing during COVID, we have very high inflation. The priority for the country has to be to get inflation down. There are no easy solutions at this point. Everything you do is painful. If you just let it ride, then people will have the cost of living crisis. I mean, they're going to have that anyway, realistically. I think that if you're going to have a windfall tax, he's done it about as well as you could do, because he's given the companies a big incentive to invest. And the danger with windfall taxes, you put off investment. But the windfall tax is only going to raise £5 billion by the government's own estimates. In practice, I don't think it'll even raise that, because they will put billions into investment. And the whole package actually is worth £37 billion. So essentially, we've got a big problem, which is high inflation, and we're going to dump another £37 billion into the economy. Will that lead to more inflation is the big danger. Insofar as we're giving it to people on low incomes, probably not, because they'll spend their money on the gas and electricity, you would think. Why we're giving £400 to every single household in the country, I have no idea. This should be means tested. This is just a giveaway. And there is a real danger of that causing inflation. So,
but I thought it was going to be credited to their account, the energy accounts. I didn't think we were just going to give them free money.
My understanding is we're giving them free money, and so we have to hope that they're going to spend it on their energy.
Right, I'm going to get someone to check that while we're talking, because my understanding, and I am,
well, that would be good if they do that.
Frequently wrong. Let's be honest about this. So there's a strong possibility that I'm indeed wrong now. But I thought it was being credited back to the energy.
Well, if that's right, then fair enough. I mean, that would be a more sensible way to do it. Absolutely. But either way, for middle-class families who don't really need this money, they're not going to spend £400. The £400 is going to go on their gas bill or whatever. They're still going to have another £400 to spend, which they wouldn't do otherwise. We are expanding the money supply, having massively expanded during COVID. That causes inflation. We're not going to get inflation down by dishing out more money. And I think actually the real danger, above and beyond all that, is it's only May, right? This cost of living crisis has barely begun, certainly in terms of people heating their homes. Is the government just going to give in to everybody who puts a hand out? Are we going to be giving 10% pay rises to the rail workers, for example, for everybody in the National Health Service? They probably will. They seem to very quickly give in to anybody who has any kind of sob story.